Good morning, everyone. We sure have a beautiful day today to celebrate the groundbreaking for the Scott L. Carmona College of Business and Management. Sounds great, doesn't it? Before we begin our program today, I'd like to introduce some special guests with us. First, members of the SVSU Board of Control, would you please stand? A special thank you to the Carmona family. Here in the front row, would you please stand, Scott and your family? Thank you to our legislative delegation and local officials. Would you please stand? And to our construction management team from R.C. Hendrick & Son, we have Chip Hendrick, Trace Hendrick, and Mike Hammis here. Please stand, guys. This is a special day for SVSU. The expansion project for the Carmona College of Business and Management celebrates not just a major investment in a building, but a major investment in talent. SVSU is committed to providing talent to the regional economy, and this is another opportunity to strengthen our region for the long term. As you look to the north, you can see some of SVSU's most recent investments in talent. The College of Health and Human Services provides talent for our region's healthcare, and the College of Education prepares students to teach and lead in our K-12 system. The Carmona College of Business and Management will create a collaborative learning environment for students, faculty, and business leaders to work together to create opportunities and address challenges, all for the benefit of a stronger regional economy. We will hear from several speakers today, and we'll begin with the chair of our Board of Control, Janae Velasquez.
Thank you, Andy. And nobody loves hearing about the strategic plan and our mission and vision and values more than all of you. So thank you. That's my role today. Just know that it fits. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you to today's groundbreaking ceremony for the Scott L. Carmona College of Business and Management expansion project. After much planning and anticipation, Mary picked the perfect day and brought you some sunshine, and we wanted to thank Mary for that, so thank you, Mary. And this is a long-awaited venture, and it's finally becoming reality. It marks the beginning of a new era for our College of Business. Business professionals are and will continue to be in high demand in our region and throughout the world. SVSU is committed to preparing students for business careers and to partner with businesses, many of those who are present, throughout our region to ensure that their needs are being met. In today's competitive business climate, it isn't enough for students to graduate with a degree. They must also have practical hands-on experience. Further, that hands-on experience must be immediately applicable to the workplace. So students need to be comfortable using tools and technologies that they will use in their professional lives and careers. Experiential learning is at the heart of our business curriculum. So when our future students graduate, they will be ready to lead and succeed in their chosen professions. We are staying true to our mission, which is to transform lives through educational excellence and dynamic partnerships, unleashing possibilities for impact in our community and worldwide. The Scott L. Carmona College of Business and Management will indeed transform business education and serve as a vital resource for students and businesses, delivering strong, long-term return on investment for our entire region. This new facility will bring together the very best of teaching, which we already have, state-of-the-art technology, and training to meet the evolving needs of our students and our business community. I, along with the Board of Control, I am confident that this new expansion project will serve as a vital educational and professional resource for our region, fostering dynamic relationships between the campus community and the business community, locally and around the world. As an investment in the future of SVSU students, it will have lasting impact on the economic success of the Great Lakes Bay region and beyond. While no single recognition can fully express our gratitude or adequately capture all of the contributions Scott, Nancy, and their entire family have made to Saginaw Valley State University, our hope is that this building will serve as a lasting tribute to their legacy of commitment and hands-on education by putting students' needs first. I hope it inspires each of us to follow their fine example and make SVSU and our community even stronger. So I'm winding up. So on behalf of the Board of Control of Saginaw Valley State University, I would like to thank the Carmona family for their outstanding generosity that will positively affect the region for generations to come, and we have some of those future generations with us here today. Their commitment is a major step forward in the growth and development of this college and reinforces the significance of private philanthropy as it relates to the long-term success of our institution and the region we serve. Now it is my pleasure to welcome fellow Board of Control member and a graduate of Saginaw Valley State University, Scott L. Carmona, and I think the L might stand for lovely. So welcome, Scott.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Janae, and welcome everyone here today. It's an exciting day for our family, and as our president says, this is a big deal. It's a big deal for the university and a big deal for our family. I'm honored and humbled to have this academic college named in honor of me and my family. SVSU is indeed a special place to me and my entire family. It is a real moment of reflection, maybe even a surreal moment for me to be standing here speaking to all of you today. And today, as I think back at my start as a student some 42 years ago, the university has helped me shape my career and entrepreneurial spirit in many ways. It was here where I learned to think more broadly and consider ideas outside of my own imagination and to ask the question, what if? SVSU equipped me with many of the tools in life that I use today to build a successful career in business, along with the steadfast support of my wife, Nancy. We are both very excited to invest in this project and to help enrich the lives of students and prepare them for leadership roles in their chosen professions. The opportunities and the technologies that will be available when the facility opens in 2020 will be spectacular and will prepare and empower students for many years to come. But as you well know, SVSU is not just about preparing students for the future. SVSU is also, and perhaps primarily, about instilling an attitude of giving back in its students. To me, SVSU stands out from the rest because generosity is so deeply instilled in our core values. To this point, SVSU students, many of whom are here today, are currently giving back throughout the week through the annual Battle of the Valleys fundraising competition, and I encourage you to support their efforts. Do not mistake my family's generosity as exceptional. This is simply what you do as an SVSU graduate when you have the means to do so. I know many of you gathered here today have done this in your own way. It is our hope that this newly constructed and renovated building will be an inspiration for many business students to remain encouraged, engaged with our wonderful community and to share their time, treasure, and talents. Because at SVSU, success is not acquired for its own sake, but for the sake of the people and the places that once lifted you up. I must acknowledge my family, my wife Nancy, our two sons, Ryan and Eric, for all that they have discussed with me about philanthropy and what it means to lead well, as my mother and father, who instilled in me an attitude of perseverance that I believe has made the impossible possible for me and my family. Finally, many thanks to all of you for being part of the ceremony and to the President Bashan and his staff for taking the college to the next level. To the faculty and staff who are here today, you are the next generation of leaders for this university. This will be your treasure to inherit as you shape the generations of students yet to come that will call SVSU home. I look forward to the new and exciting possibilities that this new facility will create for our students and for the Great Lakes Bay region and beyond. It's now my pleasure to introduce Maury Stevens, the chair of Stevens Worldwide Van Line and one of our chairs of the SVSU First for Business campaign. Maury?
I'm here as a member of the leadership team for the private fundraising campaign for this project. First, I would like to acknowledge my fellow campaign co-chairs, Bill Zender and Kim Norris. Would you please stand? All right. Over the past 55 years, SVSU has grown and matured as one of the most important regional assets of higher education, economic impact, and cultural impact in this community. None of this would have been possible if it weren't for the foundations, the corporations, university staff, and individuals who have provided the vision and financial support to help develop this university from a small community college to what it is today. From the earliest fundraising campaign to establish SVSU, to endowment and brick and mortar campaigns, these friends have always helped pave the way. As you know, several years ago, our family made a major commitment to help fund the Stevens Center for Family Business. Now in its 20th year, we are extremely pleased how the center has become a key component of the Carmona College and the many family businesses in this region. We did this because we believe in SVSU and we believe in this region. Today we have the privilege of being part of another big step forward for SVSU with the creation of a dedicated facility to the Carmona College of Business and Management. The majority of funding for this project will come from philanthropic community in our region. We have set a goal to raise $15 million, and I'm happy to report that we're more than halfway there. To our donors who have supported, where the cards? To our donors that have supported this project, thank you. To those who have not yet made a gift, somebody will be standing in back to collect from you. No. We will continue the campaign through next year and look forward to the opportunity to meet with you individually to discuss this important initiative. It's now my pleasure to introduce John Kaczynski, SVSU's Director of Government Affairs, to talk about the state's support for this project. John?
Thank you, Maury. Good morning. It is my pleasure to speak with you as a member of our governmental affairs team here at Saginaw Valley. First, before I really thank our two individuals today that are here from Lansing that helped us secure funding, I'd like to acknowledge the staff from public offices who have joined us today. Steve London, Township Supervisor for Kochville Township, Dana Muscott, the City Manager for the City of Bay City, Ashton Bortz, representing the office of Congressman John Molinar, Jake Bennett, representing the office of Congressman Dan Kildee, Derek Mathis, representing Debbie Stabenow, and Rochelle Hilliker, City Councilwoman from the City of Bay City. Thank you for joining us. There are also two very special people here today that I would like to acknowledge, and that's State Representative Tim Kelly from the 94th State House District and State Senator Ken Horn from the 32nd Senate District. Thank you for joining us. Today we are here to thank all of you who have helped with the Saginaw Valley State University in helping us lead another transformational change in our region. With the expansion of the Scott L. Carmona College of Business Management, part of this campaign came from the state of Michigan, about 50% of it. Many of the buildings on our campus that you see around you were constructed from funding through the state of Michigan in their annual capital outlay budget. Acquiring the $9.8 million for this project was led by our 15-member regional legislative team, combined with the support from various regional stakeholders and other various friends of SVSU. Many thanks to our entire regional legislative delegation, as well as Governor Rick Snyder, for believing in this project. Emerging from this team were two individuals. These were our champions in Lansing, State Senator Ken Horn and State Representative Tim Kelly. Senator Horn and Representative Kelly have always been champions to our institution, and throughout this process, their doors have been opened. They were making phone calls, speaking to leadership, attending on-campus meetings, or even joining us for dinner whenever it was needed. Senator Horn and Representative Kelly, if you could please stand, we would like to thank the both of you for your hard work and dedication for funding this project. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Tony Boren, the Dean of the Scott L. Carmona College of Business and Management, to talk about the regional impact of this college expansion. Dr. Boren?
As Dean of the Scott L. Carmona College of Business and Management, I could not be more proud of what we are building here at Saginaw Valley State University. I am pleased to see many of our business partners and members of our Business Advisory Board here today. I'm also pleased to see many of our faculty and staff within the college and others who support us in this journey. The new expansion and the amenities it provides will strengthen the position of the College of Business as a key source for talent, insights, and new ideas required to build a more competitive regional economy. The new and more flexible and technology-enhanced facility will include a big data analytics and finance trading lab, a consumer behavior lab, an innovation lab, and several active learning classrooms and collaboration spaces. These state-of-the-art facilities are a key element in our strategy to establish the Carmona College of Business as the first choice for business education in the Great Lakes Bay region. They will help us to better facilitate the success of students, faculty, and area businesses. By combining these facilities with heightened engagement with the business community and our updated curriculum, faculty will be able to more systematically deploy high-quality and innovative teaching approaches to meet the needs of students and our business partners. This will ultimately result in more job-ready graduates capable of performing to employers' expectations immediately upon graduation in a variety of administrative, managerial, and leadership positions. My team and I look forward to building upon the successes of our college in the new space and all that it has to offer. And now it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the podium our President, Don Bashan. He has some closing comments.
Thank you, Dr. Bowen. As you have just heard, this long-awaited expansion will provide opportunity far beyond what we imagined when the college was originally established. Our vision for the future college is a state-of-the-art, accessible, and community-oriented, with the purpose of transforming lives through educational excellence. And while this new space will make new partnerships possible, it will most of all give our business students a kind of competitive experiences that they deserve. The goal of this expansion is not to make our business students and faculty outstanding, because they already are. Rather, our goal is to remove boundaries and make new things possible for the talented business professionals who learn and work in our facilities. None of this could be accomplished without the time and generosity of our friends and our supporters. I'd first like to thank Scott and Nancy Carmona and their family for their steadfast commitment to our College of Business, its students and the faculty, and to this institution as a whole. Those of us who know Scott and his family are familiar with their humility. Scott and Nancy are not the type of people who prefer to do good work under the radar. They think that giving is very simply as something that you should do, not something you have to do. These are the type of people whose name are going to be on this building. This is the kind of legacy that we're here to honor and are proud to honor here today. My thanks also goes out to Governor Snyder, Senator Ken Horn, and Tim Kelly, and to the State Capital Outlay Committee of Higher Education for their ongoing and long-standing support for this project and for this university. I'm really appreciative. Because of them, we will have a facility that will serve as a vital resource to advance the economic prosperity of our region and our state. I would also like to thank Board Chair Janae Velasquez and all of our board members for their ongoing support for this very important project. They understand how crucial this expansion will be for our students and faculty, and they have been nothing but supportive all along the way. Finally, thank you to the many university and external donors, the Foundation Board, Maury Stevens, Kim Norris, Bill Zender, and the College of Business Campaign Committee, who are spearheading the private fundraising efforts that will make the completion of this project possible. We're really very appreciative of all of your efforts. Today, you have heard about our vision for the expansion of our College of Business, its purpose, and its institutional alignment. There is no doubt this project will have high impact. However, years from now, when our graduates come back to tell their professors and mentors about their successful careers in business and service to their community, these are careers that not only SVSU could have prepared them for, only then will we see the impact of this expansion. Today, this is a very important first step, and I look forward to many more exciting steps to come. Once again, thank you all for your support of the Scott L. Carmona College of Business and Management, and thank you for your attendance today.